Hello guys, it's Lucas here, and what I have for you today, it's our face recognition tiny ASI3 unit. Like you see, it's the really small version of the full access control. It's powered 12 volts DC, has multiple fly leads at the back of the unit with input and outputs for your door, for the mag lock, with the input for the exit button as well. Of course, the mag lock would need to be powered locally, as well as you see there's an Ethernet connection, so you can connect that to your local network, and eventually also to your app on the phone if you have the Ethernet connection connected there. This unit, if you don't have the Ethernet connection connected, also can connect via the local Wi-Fi. So this is how I'm connected to my local house Wi-Fi. So I can manage this unit remotely via the software application, the Smart PSS Lite version, really brilliant. As well as this unit has a built-in reader, so the card reader it's in under the screen here on the side of it. You see there's a call button, so I can actually call multiple indoor stations. I showed you the video before how to configure them and how to actually get the indoor station talking to this unit. Really useful if you don't have anyone in the database of this unit. You can always call somebody to open up the door. Brilliant feature. Has the anti-fake feature, so you cannot just present a piece of paper at someone's face or someone's photo on the front of it. It will detect that. There's a dual lenses there that will actually measure the distance and will detect the three-dimension face on the front of it. Of course, this is the indoor station, so like it's an indoor unit, I mean, so you can have it indoor. We also have an equivalent of the outdoor unit, which I'm going to show you next week. All right, and we're going to show you how to configure them both on the same network. So let me actually show you how to get this one working and how to enroll the face. With the latest software, like I said, there's a brilliant feature where you can actually upload the face via the unit or with a third-party picture, or how you want, even with your camera laptop if you need to. So let's go and get into the software. All right, so we are logged into our Smart PSS Lite version, and you see this is the latest version. It's really good. Of course, it's a free software. So in the software, the first thing we go to is our device management, where we can add the device with the local IP address. Like my unit is connected now via the local network Wi-Fi, and so just enter the IP address or auto search to pick it up your device from the local network. And that will work with all the CCTV equipment as well. So if you have the recorders, do the same. You can use that software. Like you see, it's really simplified version. You have live view playback for the CCTV access solution, so that's what we're going to go to now. We're going to set up our access control. So to set up our access control, the first thing we need to go to is the person management. So we're going to create a person, like you see, but before we create a person, actually we're going to create a group of doors. So in this case we only have one door, so I'm just going to create one door group. So I'm going to call it main door, and I like to open it with whatever type of the access control you have there. It could be card, fingerprint, face, card. I can have them all selected at once. That's no problem. Just click OK. So this is my group. In the user management, we just go and add a user. So we just give it an ID number and whatever username it will be. So user ID and a name, and these are required fields. Of course, as well as we need to upload some face. So we can take a snapshot with our unit. So there is, my face is in a database. Of course, I can upload the picture from my laptop if I have a decent photo of myself, which is going to be hard. But anyway, you can have the photo of the person. Maximum, you see there's a 100 kilobits file. Once you have that done, you can select different groups or different departments. You can assign this person to different departments of your company if you like. What type of the user it is, it could be a VIP, guest, patrol, block list, whatever you like. You can just give it a user type. So the validation period, it's really important, because it's really important to have the time right. Of course, if my time of my device will be incorrect, I might not just be able to open a door if I haven't changed that beforehand. So it's really important to change the time of the unit, make sure it's in time, it's in the correct time. Once we have that done, we can give it additional information about the person. You have the date of birth, you have the telephone number, email, and all sorts of different options, details about the person, as well as I can make this user to be my administrator. So if you have the maintenance guy or someone who need to look into the unit locally as well, and have access to the unit on site, can change their privileges to be an administrator. Of course, now I just need to select my permission. So in permission configuration, I just need to select my main door, and the main door, we only need to click finish. So I select my main door. The information has been sent, you see, to the unit. It successfully accept the faces should be fine. So now I just go back home and go access manager. So you can see our access control unit is here. I can manually open and close the door if I like. If I'm security guard, for example, I can just open up the door without any face whatsoever. As well as I can actually view the camera. So if I go and double click here, that brings the camera picture of this particular access control. I can have up to 64 of them in one screen. So it's mad how powerful is this software. Okay, so now we're gonna test the face, and I'm just gonna brings up my face on the front of the unit. There you go, face has been detected. Open up the door, and that's it. You can see the most recent snapshot of the face and the one that you have in the database, some details about the person. So it's all there in this piece of the software, and it's all for free. All right, so you just need to download the Smart PSS Lite and you can fully manage this access control. I really love this software. It's so powerful. It's a light version, but to me, it's really advanced what you can do with, especially with access control. If I like to assign a card, I can manage this person, and I can actually add the card. So if I would have the card in my hand, I only need to select my device reader. I don't even need to have the actual USB reader. I can use one of the units to become my reader. So the only thing I need to do is just add the card number. There is the card number. So now with this card, I can either open the door or open the door with my face. So I can use this unit, just a simple card reader if you like. So here you go, finish now. So from now on, that information about the card has been sent successfully, perfectly fine. So now I don't want to show my face. I just go and just show my card instead. Actually, I just have one of these tiny NFC tags, so you can use them as well if you like. Yeah, brilliant option. Of course, it's all in fully managed from the software, so you can have multiple devices connected to this piece of the software and manage them all and share the database between other units. So it all depends how many door groups you're going to select. You just need to associate different people with the different groups if you like, so you can limit their access to certain doors, different part of the premises you have there. It's brilliant. It's awesome. Okay, so this is pretty much all the configuration you need to do in order to open a door with this unit. Of course, you can use the access control with the software and connect your laptop, disconnect the laptop. It doesn't have to have like a workstation there all the time. Anytime that you enroll the person to the unit, you can export them back again to your back to your software. So it's really handy. And if you have any questions, comment below. And next week, I'm going to show you how to share the information between two access control face recognition stations. All right, I'll talk to you then and see you next week. Take care. Bye.